Okay, we're going to be looking at the annotation bar, and let's review the emojis, the reactions, which are our emojis, which is our clap. If you want to clap for somebody, you can press that. If you want to do thumbs up, you can press that. It's animated. And then you also have the heart for something that you love, the joy when you want to show everybody you're so happy, maybe you're laughing, and then of course finally we have surprise and to celebrate. Now we're going to be looking at our annotation tools. So let's open this up, and I'm going to go in and get the board, and we're going to be looking at the tools. And let me just clean this board because I have clear all drawings. That's how you erase it. So let's start at the beginning. We ignore the select tool. We'll use the select tool once we have something on the board that we want to move. So start with the T, and as you see the color turned on, you can decide, let's see, I'll just write my name. When you go over to the color, you can decide if you want it bold, if you don't want it bold, if you would like it italics or not italics, and you can decide the size, big, small, somewhere in the middle, or the color. So you have all of those functions right here. As soon as you do the T, you're going to go over to the color area. The next tool that we're going to be looking at, now you see here we have this extra. We don't want that. Go back here, and I can grab my name and move it over to the left. So that's your select tool. Now we're going to go into draw. Draw, we have 4 different pens. We have the regular pen, and here's your line width. Let's say I want to make a small line. Then we have the second pen, which is called a vanishing pen, and it does exactly that. Let's add a bigger line width so you can see. Let's change the color. And the vanishing pen is you draw and then count 3, 2, 1, it's gone. The next pen that you may use is the highlighter. And the highlighter, let's say I want to highlight something in pink. Just go right over it and you can see what's behind it. If you make a mistake, you can undo, but if you decide you'd like to keep it, you can redo. Now, one of the nicest pens, or something that's very interesting, it only works with shapes. It's called a smart pen, but it's only a smart pen for shapes. I'm going to draw a circle, and it'll automatically make it a circle for me. Let's say I want to draw a triangle, and let's say I want to draw a square. It makes the shapes for you. Another thing that you can do here is we have shapes that are already made for us. We have, let's say, the diamond. This is the outline shape. This is the highlighter. This just means that you can see everything behind it. And our third shape is the solid shape, where you cannot see everything behind it. So we have our 3 shapes there. Let's say I want to move everything together. Well, I can just grab it all. Whoop, 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 whoop. Does it? Hold on, let's try that again. Select. Ah, it will not let you select more than one thing at a time, except to erase it. Other than that, you can only move one thing at a time. Well, that's sad. And then you have also the arrows. So these are our connectors. If you need to connect anything, then you can connect it to each other. Then of course you can connect it without the arrows, just connecting. Then we're going to move on to the stamps. The stamps are checks. You can't change these colors because they're already automated. Then we have the arrows, and they do just that. They make like a little stamp as if you're printing. Then we have the cross. Let's say we wanted to correct. I don't use the cross that much, but it's there. Then we have stars. And again, we have the hearts. And finally, we have the question marks. Oh no, I have a question. Then you have spotlights. Spotlights, there's two different spotlights. If you wanted somebody to look at something and you want to point it out, you got the spotlight and we see a red spot. Oh, I want you to see my beautiful square. And if you wanted to put your name next to it, you can just go, look, my square. But just remember, you can only do that once. It doesn't go anywhere else. Now, some of the other tools that you can use, like I said, we have the undo button, so you can undo things that you have done. And then you have your clear button, which you can clear all drawings, which would be clear my drawings, but you don't have all of them unless you're the host to see all three of these. And then over here we have the download button. Maybe you want to save your picture, you like it, you want to show it to your parents. So you're going to click the PNG and save it. Or if you're a teacher and you want to make a test maybe out of it, we would click it as a PDF. So these are our annotation tools. And this is probably very important that we're going to be using them a lot. And then when you are finished, let's say you want to move this. I just want to show you can move them around to any side. You can put them up, down, left, right, or let's say it's in the middle and you just want to dock it somewhere. You just click it and dock. It'll dock it automatically. So dock means it shouldn't move around. See, it won't. Well, it can, but it shouldn't be as easy. But let's say I have it in the middle. Hey man, I don't want it in the middle. Let's dock it. Option, dock. The omnibar and dock, and it automatically docks for you. So I hope this explains this to you. This is how you use your annotation tools.